All right. Got some of the snipers in this joint. All right. So still got some time. I'll probably wait like 5 minutes. See who else get in here before we get started. Water real quick. Totally good, so. Oh, all right. 8:54. Probably 1 more minute. We'll go ahead and start. But shit, y'all could go ahead and start talking to me, man. What's going on? What's been up? What's been going on? How everybody trading been doing? Talk to me, chop it up with me.
Good, man. Trading wise, everything been good, bro. On these funded accounts, really just building that full consistency.
Mm-hmm. So what you feel like is the missing piece like so far?
The missing piece, really was like actually having a playbook of actual setups. I know you literally speaking on this last time too, and you threw out a video on it.
Mm-hmm.
It was so that was more of what I've just been doing now, actually having set of actual setups. I know because you can have the workflow down, you can know the strategy, but actually now having a playbook of setups that you actually execute from was what I would say I was missing.
Yeah. And I feel like that's slept on. I'm glad that you spoke on that. That's slept on a lot, bro. Like a lot of people and a lot of traders, especially like traders that's having difficulties, breaking through a certain ceiling, bro. I feel like they're not particular in that way. You know what I mean? Like they're not really particular in being choosy, you know what I mean, over their setups and quality of their setups. I feel like, just like typically, 95% of these people are led by emotion or led by what their environment or circumstances are at that present time. You know what I mean? So like a lot of people end up projecting onto the screen, projecting onto the charts, and then even that'll be reasons why that you'll see them on lower time frames for a long time, scalping and missing out on major portions of the move, just certain stuff like that, just because of the fact that they don't have particular setups that they back tested and they are confident in and things like that. Because when you have those particular setups, and like I said in the last webinar, the same type of setups that you're winning on, this should be the same ones that you damn near losing. You know what I mean? Like it should be that particular because you understand the randomness that's occurring in the market. You understand, you know, that you have to wait and be patient for things to transfer and flow into your way. And then as a trader, you also have to have the mindset to understand that, okay, things aren't always going to be as smooth. You know, my entry isn't always going to be that perfect entry, that wick entry. And that's when you have to have the mindset to be able to break down the story of what's happening in the charts, in the story of what's happening between the candles, for you to actually be able to extract the way that you need to, because any other way, you're actually chasing, you're actually gambling, and you're going to be end up overexposing your account to the market, you know, which leads to analysis paralysis, revenge trading, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, definitely. That, and honestly, I was doing a whole bunch of screenshots too before I took trades. I would screenshot the before and the after, and then just journal and all of that as well too. So
Right. Right. And journaling is a big key. Niggas be sleeping on that, bro. Like they sleep on this journaling shit. They sleep on these notebooks, you know, and they sleep on, you know, what that shit can do for you. And that's what I'm saying. Even you being like, even in my fucking notebook, right? Hold on. I always keep this shit around. I ain't got shit in it. Keep shit around right now. But look, even in this shit right here, bro, you should be drawing certain things, bro, and putting certain things so that way you can keep track. It's a trade tracker. So it's like, oh, I've seen this double bottom before. I've seen this before. You can flip through your shit and be like, okay, last time I took this double bottom, I was analyzing on the 4 hour. You know, I broke shit down to the 15-minute. I was able to catch 120 pips. My profit goal was fucking $1,200 to $1,500. My TP goal was this. You know what I mean? So when you're able to break that shit down like that, that's going to give you that much more confidence in the future. Just like back testing. Just like back testing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like people aren't doing the shit that we're saying, bro. Like, and I don't know if they think the shit is cliche. They think the shit is more than what we're saying. But like, bro, it's not. Like everything that we're telling y'all to do is the steps that you have to do to shape yourself out to be the type of trader that you want to be. You know what I mean? Like you have to shape yourself out for this shit. And then you have to be, when this adversity shit kicks in and you know, 2 L's, 3 L's, and you know, or even when you in profit like crazy, 8 win streaks, 9 win streaks, like the shit is damn near the same, because the hiatus is so crazy when you're on a win streak, and then the fucking emotions is so crazy when you're on the losing streak. You know what I mean? So it's like either way, you can fuck shit up. You know what I mean? So it's like you being able, and like I was telling somebody earlier in my one-on-one, you have to understand the spectrum that you're on. And you have to have the awareness to know where you're at in the spectrum at all times. Because that's how you're going to know, should I be trading right now? Should I not be trading right now? Should I be reading something? Should I be analyzing? Should I be studying my candlesticks? Should I be looking at major market pattern? Like you have to have the awareness to understand what do I need in my game, and what do I need to be focused on? You know what I'm saying? Like while I'm doing my things as far as my strengths, what do I need to be working on as far as my weaknesses, so that way I have an all-around trading game. So that way it's no reason why when it's time for me to show up to the market, for one, I don't know I should always know what's going on. You know what I mean? And then I should always know where I want to execute and what I'm waiting on. You know what I mean? So like those are the type of mindset and the type of things that you all have to be getting into and coaching yourselves into. You know, it's always, I'm always going to say building the awareness, because the awareness leads to choice. You know what I mean? And when you have choice, you know what I mean? And you can apply, you know, the knowledge that you've gained over, you know, the lessons and you know, the losses and stuff like that. That's what's going to shape you out. So when you get into these positions where you're 15 bands up, 20 bands up, you're not having those same behaviors that you had previously. You know what I mean? Where you're going to actually end up, you know, overexposing the account, revenge trading, to where, you know, certain losses become way bigger than they should be. You know what I mean? And that's why I say understanding where you are, because there's certain times where it's like, I shouldn't be trading every day. I shouldn't be trading every week. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain times where you have to understand, like, yo, I need to kick back and take a mental week. I've been going hard. You know what I'm saying? Or damn, you know, I don't need to trade this week. I need to analyze and paper trade and make sure that, you know, I'm still in a certain flow. Like you have to know and have that bird's eye perspective to know how to coach yourself up. You know what I mean? Because like, yeah, you got the mentorship. Yeah, you got the online course. But if you can't apply the information that's being given to you, if you can't execute the information that's being given to you, that's a part of the play. That's a part of the play. You have to be able to execute this shit. You can't just be like, oh, Vontae, I got my trading plan. Oh, Vontae, I got all the products. Vontae, I took all the mentorships. And you still doing the same shit that you was doing 8 months ago. Little hiccups, little shit, that's going to happen here and there. You know what I'm saying? But you having habits and traits of the same shit that you were doing before you started the society, before you joined this mindset group, it shouldn't be happening. You have all the tools, you have all this literature, you know what I mean? Fucking half of you came from Wall Street Academy. You know what I'm saying? So the technical aspect of shit should already be there. The only thing that should be coming into play is the mental aspect. How do I approach this shit? How do I manage this shit? You know what I mean? How do I, because if I'm following my system, how do I build confidence around my system? You know what I mean? And it's going to come from executing. It's going to come from trial and tribulation. You're not going to know if you make the shot until you fucking start shooting. And then if you miss a couple shots, are you going to fucking stop shooting? You know what I'm saying? So like all that comes into play. Make sense?
Yeah, I went through something exactly like that this week. I passed the funded challenge for the first. I was grinding for like 3 years. I finally passed it. And then I had them other 3 challenges, right? All right, so Pete, this what happened this week. I kind of crashed out. I'm not gonna hold you. I reverted to the old habits a bit, but I caught myself in the middle of the week. I had like 200 left on the account or the 25K I had passed, and I ended up like, or I was like, I have 2 trades, 2 1 lots. I'll make them my best trades ever. So then I ended up catching 30 pips on it. So now I have 500. So now I'm just gonna wait the 5 trades and keep following my system.
Yeah.
I got overconfident and started over leveraging when I was winning because I wasn't used to my system running so smoothly.
Exactly.
Like once the course was getting me right, I was feeling too much like him. Like you gotta really control the hemisphere. Yeah, you
That's
feel
what
me?
I'm saying, bro. Like, because it's both, that's the subliminal perception on both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Like, even on that, bro, like that's what I'm saying. Like when you start getting up and you get to that place that you've seen yourself being and stuff like that, whether it's an account size, where it's a lot size you've been waiting to use, right? You have to get to the point where I'm letting the account work for me. You know what I mean? Like start off, we're scaling the account, we're pushing it, we're doing everything we need to do to actually add to the balance and add equity, that fluff that we need to the account, right? So then once we get that fluff there, once we get that 10,000 in equity, 7,000 in equity, and we got that 10K account, 20K account, 30K account, whatever, bro, that's when you have to rely back on the system and let the risk to reward play out for you. You know what I mean? Because if not, you're gonna end up taking 5, 6, 7 steps back. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm saying, like, and that's why the best thing that you said, bro, is that you're trading from where the account is at right now today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
System to get back to where you are, because the money that you lost is still there. It's still circulating in that pool. You just have to know you have to have the right skill and you have to have the right system to extract the bread back. That's it. That shit ain't going nowhere. That shit is still in the market. It's still circulating and floating and waiting.
It's waiting for me to get it back.
I promise, bro. I promise. You just gotta know. You have to have your system. You have to have the skill level to extract that shit back. And then when you get there, right, you done shaped yourself out now, and you know how sensitive and how fragile that shit is. So when you get there, it's like, okay, bet. Let me let the system work, because I know even if I lose based on the 10%, 20%, whatever, bro, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, and then sometimes I'm getting 1 to 5. So the shit is gonna work out in my favor. So it's just like, as long as and that's what I mean. When you get to those places, it's really about your focus has to shift from growing to fucking managing, maintaining, and then fucking being able to let the account work for you. You don't have to work the account no more once you get up to them. Once you start getting these payouts and you know what I mean, you start getting, 2K, 3K, the shit start coming.
Hey.
Yeah, bro, like that.
The 17th, my pay. I'm gonna get in profit before then.
Yeah, you gotta let that shit work for you. Because if not, bro, like if you try to force it or you try to hit a home run, then that's when that shit get OD, bro. Because like, yeah, you might hit a home run the first time, but then when you go for it the second time or that grand slam, you're gonna get fucked. You're gonna get struck out. You know what I'm
Bro, that's exactly what happened. I was up like $522 on the 25K, right? But then I'm trying to hit a home run on a 2-lot type shit on GJ, but it's GJ, so you know how GJ be bullshitting. Bro, the trade looked clean, but then the shit was just in drawdown and drawdown, and I just kept holding it. Then
saying?
it just ate my account. Then I waited the next day, and I was just forcing trades. It was just a
Yeah,
bad
bro.
situation.
Yeah, bro. And
Then I had to like take a step back, look at my system, and realize I wasn't trading my system, and then just, you feel me,
and that's what it
restore
be,
myself.
and that's what it be like. And then even when we do use those bigger lots and shit like that, right, bro? That's when you should be ready to accept the loss even fucking more. Like flip the way you're thinking, like you know what I mean, and not just you know what I'm saying. But I love that you up because it's gonna help everybody. Flip the way that you think, like bro. Especially when I'm locking the fuck up. When I'm locking up and I'm risking, bro, if that shit hit my stop loss, I'm the fuck done. Like I'm out of it. I'm not fucking with it. Like that's what it is because I already realized that I'm using bigger risk than I am usually. You know what I mean? So I understand that I cannot get caught up in this one moment, in this one trade. You know what I'm saying?
That's where I fucked up because I
You
tried.
can't do that shit. You can't, cause like when you do that, bro, like you forget, like nigga, I got 30 trades next month. Nigga, it's the first today. I got 30, I got a whole fresh 25 set. I got a whole fresh whatever. So if you risk
Oh,
it
that's the
yesterday,
exact, bro. I swear, I had the same, like the mindset. I felt so low because I thought I was about to blow the account and go back to like broke type shit. Bro, I was like, all right, so I got 2 bullets. These are my last 2 bullets. I'm gonna just make them count. And now I have 5. So
you
I'm
see
gonna
what I'm
just keep
saying?
the bullet, type
You
shit.
gotta keep it loaded. You gotta keep it loaded, bro.
Yeah.
You can't
Just
get
keep.
so caught up in this moment that you forget to live the trade tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And then
For sure.
in that sense, nigga, you gotta be able to live to defend yourself tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep shit in the chamber because if you bust out your whole clip, then tomorrow, what you gonna
Then
do?
you could.
What you gonna do if it's opportunity? What you gonna do? Somebody press you tomorrow? You ain't gonna have. You gonna be shooting fucking blanks.
And you're done. You dead.
You dead.
They'll rob
Exactly.
your
You
ass.
done. Exactly. So it's like in that case,
Yeah,
bro, like you gotta always keep one in the clip, always keep 2 in the clip. And that's where you gotta be paying attention to your margin level percentage. That shit should never be below 150, 200.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's where you gotta learn to play the mental game as well with your account and know how to flex your account. The margin level percentage, that shit should never be fucking under 100, bro. I say 150, but under 100, that shit should never, you should never be getting fucking taken out of trades. You know what I'm saying? So that comes with knowing how to work your account, knowing how much fluff you got, how much room you got to either scale or let that one account build up and pay for the other orders, or understanding how to add to the balance, get out of moves, wait for shit to retrace. Like you just cannot get so caught up in burying shit and I want to be this crazy intraday trader. I want to be.
Yeah, I was in that.
It swung shit for a week and went up 60 grand. Like, bro, you do shit like that by hitting
Me
base
right now.
runs. You do shit like that by hitting base runs, though. And the shit just happens. You know what I'm saying? It just happens from you showing up every day, fucking trying to get on base, trying to hit the ball, trying to look quality shit that makes sense to you. And then next thing you know, you look up and you be like, damn, this bitch kept going on H4. Damn, it kept going on the daily. But your comfortable level is way different from when, oh, I'm heavy risking and this all I got and da 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 da. Like, no, when you've been
It felt
that
different.
comfortability too.
Felt different.
Huh?
Trading when I was up felt different because before it felt kind of desperate, but once I was in profit, it was a little too free. That's why I feel like that's kind of why I fucked up.
And niggas don't know how to handle freedom, bro. Like niggas don't know how to handle.
You're right. I
You already
fucked
know,
up.
like the first time we get a taste of freedom, bro, like and some shit that we always wanted, bro, we gonna go do what the fuck we wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. You got to get that shit out your system, man. That's okay. That's okay because everybody goes through that shit. Everybody goes through that shit. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. Now you know when you get back there how fragile that shit is. You know how you need to take advantage of the opportunity, right? And be grateful for the opportunity and you know not be at a disadvantage by getting it and then fucking off on it. You know what I'm saying? Because we all do that shit, bro. Like you ain't the only one on this call that did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's times I didn't did that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's part of the game, but you gotta get that shit out of your system. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like I got it out of my system. Or at least after the event that I told you about, I up 2 new 50K challenges and I'm like halfway done with the phase 1. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be 100 up before the end of the month. But you know, that's just following my system type shit. Cause like I took the 5-day or the NFT 5-day course from Q Banks.
Okay.
With your psychology course, bro. I feel unstoppable, bro.
That's all
like
you need,
real
man.
shit.
No cap.
Real shit, bro. Like I appreciate you so much. Like I was too stuck in the technicals. I didn't understand the mental was so important.
Yeah.
Then I bought your course, bro. The day I bought your course, bro, my life has just been better. Like in every way.
That's word, bro. And that mean a lot. That mean a lot because I put a lot of work into that shit, a lot of mental work, a lot of
man. I support you in every way, man. I be hitting you on Instagram, all that, bro. Everything you do, I'm supportive, bro. Because that course that has changed my life. Because Nick, when I tell you I was down to my last when I bought your course, now I'm up. I'm not up yet, but I'm getting there type shit.
Yeah, bro. It's a process, bro. It's a process. Like even where I'm at, bro. It's a process. It's a process, bro. Like. And it's always gonna be rinse, repeat, and get better. Rinse, repeat.
That's what I feel. That's what I went through right here. But I ain't go all the way reset because if I blew the account, I might have cried, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
Type shit. No, it be like that sometimes. It be like that. Hey, I didn't have my days, bro. I done broke phones, broke iPads and shit, bro. Like I didn't. You gotta go through them emotions, bro. Like that shit is a part of it. Like niggas really hold themselves back when they just don't go through the shit and get it over. Because now you know, like, all right, now you know, like, all right, damn, like, I throw my phone, bro, like, damn, I'm gonna have to fucking get a new phone. That's gonna cost. I'm gonna have to fucking get all my login information back. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga be like, so now when you take that L, you be like, man, fuck, I can't even throw this bitch. Like, like, and that's real shit. Like, it happens, bro. Like, I don't want you to think anybody out here trading perfect, going 50-0 and all kind of shit. Like, it happens, but it's like, bro, you want to get to the point where you comfortable in your shit and you just blue. It don't matter if that shit 100 pips, 200 pips, 300 pips, 200 pips, 60 pips, 100 pips.
I feel like if I never over leveraged, I would have got there so much sooner, which is why I'm glad I learned the lesson now because my risk management is like flawless now.
Yeah.
I took $100 account to 220 in one day. And that was with good risk management. I'll use the 0.1. It was GJ. I don't know if I dropped it in the Discord. Bro, I wasn't even risking like that, bro. I swear to you. It was just like, you know how GJ spike up and then wick down and then spike up and then wick down? I cut the spike up like twice and I secured. So like, come on, man. You feel me? Yeah. But I was listening to the webinars. You be telling niggas to trade NASDAQ instead of GJ. You think it'd be better for me to switch to NASDAQ? Because GJ be fucking with me sometimes, but I don't know how NASDAQ be.
Hey, that's just me. Like, I don't fuck with GJ, but I got clients that trade GJ.
But you the teacher, so I got to do whatever you say is best type shit. GJ been working for me, but if you think NASDAQ would work better, because I trade exactly like the 5-day course or the NFT edition Q Banks post, I trade just like that. If you feel like NASDAQ would be better, I'll switch right now.
If you going off of the
Q Banks method, yes.
Then I would
66 moving average.
I'll be on indices. It don't make sense to be on Forex period.
Oh, so NASDAQ? You think I'm ready? I've been kind of scared.
I don't know, bro. Like, you got to send me some shit so I know what you got going on.
I posted like one trade in the fucking the chat on US 30. I caught like 50 points.
Not that straight, but I'm saying like I need history. Like you gotta. I want to see you take like 20 trades on that bitch, 30 trades on that bitch.
Oh, you want like a full data set on NASDAQ? Okay. Like all right. So starting next week.
How's you supposed to know the relationship and really get a data pool? Like, for instance, even my first year in business, like I'm not gonna just be trying to go off, oh, my business did good in the first 3 months and oh, I'm rich, I'm a millionaire. Like, no, I need a pool of data. I need to know what months I'm good, what months I'm bad. I need to know, you know what I'm saying? Like all that shit, what months I'm slow, like all of that. So you're gonna take a year worth of data. That's why even with these pairs, we tell y'all like trade the pair for a year first before you even a lot of times demo that shit for like 3 months before you even really tap into it, like far as risking your bread, because this shit is not a game, bro. Like, and niggas think they just gonna keep throwing bread, and I'm telling you, they will keep taking that shit. Or these challenges.
Oh my God, relentlessly.
Prop firms gonna keep taking your bread, and all you doing is putting money.
What?
I promise you.
Dog, you know how many prop firm challenges I took before I passed that one I posted in the chat?
Mm-hmm.
Over 100, bro. For the past 3 years, I've been grinding straight prop firm challenge. Bro, you got me right. Like, within the first week, I was like, I'm gonna pass this shit. And then I passed it. Then I got overconfident. But I still have the account, so I'm still lit.
All right, yeah, no, that's smooth as fuck. That's smooth as fuck. But that's what I'm saying. Niggas get caught up in that little paralysis state too, where it's like 500, another 500.
Keep upping it every time.
I'm just like, nigga, like relax, like chill and figure out.
I need it, bro. I need the bag, bro. I can't. I hate being broke, bro. This shit not good.
Nigga told me that today, bro. He called me. He took a US 30 trade. Like, that shit shot up today or some shit. He called me and he was like, bro, this nigga was up. Like, he had a 0.5 and was up. Well, I think it was a 0.05. He was using minis. So like, he up, right? To the point where this nigga ended up scaling into a 5 lot, nigga, off of 0.5. Yes, bro. Like, and I'm talking about to the point where he couldn't wait. He couldn't wait and scared the shit out of himself out the order. You know what I'm saying? All because he like, oh, I want the bag. And then when the bag was ready and that shit was ready to push, he couldn't handle the fluctuations. He couldn't handle none of that shit. Like, it got to the point where that nigga was scaled in 10 times, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, bro, you can't be that emotional about shit and that ready to jump out your situation, bro, where it's like you ready to risk everything you didn't work for. Because and who the fuck want to find out in 5 to 10 minutes if your whole account is gonna be right or wrong? Like, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, you speak of reality. You recording this? You can upload this. I'm gonna watch this back, please. I appreciate you so much.
For sure, but bro,
that's
what I mean about measuring. That's what I mean about measuring yourself on that spectrum before you even interact with this shit. Like, bro, am I in the mood to fuck with this shit today? Okay, cool. I'm in the mood. All right, bet. Let me hop on TradingView. All right, I'm on TradingView. Does shit look clear? Does everything look clear for what I need to see? Can I clearly point out structure? Can I clearly mark this shit up and it look clean? Do I know what's going on? All right, bet. Do I got my analyzing time frame? All right, got my analyzing time frame. Is there any moves that I can make off of my analyzing time frame? All right, bet. It's a move here. All right, bet. Now let me go down to the lower time frame, see if shit add up. If it add up, all right, bet. Cool. I'm ready to execute. It's an entry base point. All right, it's an entry base point. I'm ready to I see the candlestick pattern I need to see. All right, bet. Boom. I'm in the fucking trade. Like, it's that simple. And then from there on, okay, stop loss, 100 pips. Boom. That's what it is. Like, that's what it is. From there on, all right, TP, either previous structure or negative 27%, depending on if I'm using my Fibonacci.
Or stop loss or TP. Okay, that's the new. That's what I really got to lock in, because I have a habit. I posted or I sent my executions this week in the chat. I closed my trades too early. Like, it was close to TP, but it wasn't at TP. You feel me? Like, it was almost there.
It's called having perseverance bias.
Perseverance. Yeah, that's for sure. I'll be watching back the videos at work all the time. Like, I'm at work right now. I took an hour off, or I left work to do the webinar, and then I'm gonna go back to work after we finish talking. I appreciate you though. This time is so valuable.
No word. You know what I'm saying? Like, this what I do, bro. Like, this what it's.
Oh yeah. I know I said I was coming to the summit with 50 pips, but I crashed out and shit, bro. I gotta fix shit. Next year I'll be ready for sure. A year trading like this,
for the summer shit. No, that's straight, bro. Like, they gonna do that shit every year. Straight.
Oh, word. I'll be, bro. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna follow my trading plan, stick to the rules, man. Risk management is key. Risk management is wealth for real. That's the main thing I realized. Because after your course, but I realized my risk management, my money, my MetaTrader 4, I don't deposit in it, bro. I crashed out a bit. I still have money there. I traded it back up. It's coming back. Like, everything it's coming back. I'm not even worried. Like, I really trust myself.
No, that's hard. Yeah, I had a lot of students catch this move. Like, a lot of my clients catch this move this morning.
Oh, what's this? This NASDAQ?
No, this is
that shit is so good.
Yeah, this 30. Damn, US 30. Damn, I only took one trade on it. Yeah. Bro, this pair, I don't know why.
It's the last kiss.
Yeah, easy. I mean, it's easy as fuck. Like, y'all see what's going on. You know what I mean?
Bro,
Like
y'all
2
be
seconds
saying
in,
that. I
2
feel like
seconds
I
in,
gotta
you
meet
brought that
with
shit
you.
up.
I don't got the
Wow.
cheese right now.
This
I
is
wanna
literally, if you woke
I
up
wanna
this
have like
morning,
a
if you woke
formal.
up this morning at 8 a.m., this is literally all you had to do. Literally. Put that bitch up there like that. Boom. 78.6 retracement. Boom.
What was your stop loss per?
Bro, I didn't take this trade. I haven't traded this week.
What would it hypothetically, if you
I'm
were
about
to
to,
take
let me
it, what
get
would
to
your
it.
execution
I
be?
got you, bro. Let
I
me
could
get
see
to
that. I appreciate, man. I'm here for every lesson, man. Every lesson.
So
Whatever you want to teach.
the biggest interest, the biggest area of interest, like I said, would have been previous support being here, right? You realizing
Uh-huh.
market already
Yep.
had started to slow down here, right? Granted, we're still under the MA, that's okay, but you understand what's going on, like I said, from the higher time frames, right? Once you got this wick out right here, that kind of gave you like that last kiss.
Exhaustion.
It gave you right. It could have gave you some type of indication that the shit is gonna come back around this area. You know what I mean? And if it does, that's the area of interest that I talk about. Remember, I talk about placement, right? Placement,
Replacement.
placement is a motherfucker because most of y'all gonna get in, y'all gonna let the shit start pushing, and y'all gonna get in somewhere up here. No, you need to fucking enter and execute based on your fucking technical. Your technical is down here. The fucking exhaustion zones and shit is down here. It's not the way to fuck up here. It's not waiting until it gets above 61.8. No, it's being able to see that shit early, right? And do the fucking work, right? So you see it made the support here. You see it had the bounce and all the exhaustion that was happening up here, right? Right? You would have had some type of random line up here, looking at this area up here, right? From there, we would have been on F5. Fuck, snail page. We would have been on F5. Cool. If niggas took this, that would have been okay. That still would have been a good fucking sale. You know what I'm saying? If you were that in tune with the market, right? If you were that in tune with this motherfucker, and you would have been seeing how since Sunday that shit gapped up, and then we've held a certain area the whole time, right? So just understand and just do a bit dynamic, like doing little shit like this, just to understand what the fuck it is you need to be seeing, bro. You know what I mean? And what makes sense and what don't make sense, right? So you would have seen that's the highest area, right? Just based off of where the market had opened out on Sunday and shit. Or was that Wednesday? Was it Sunday was here, right? Sunday was, I don't fucking know. No, that's Wednesday. Okay, so new day. But either way, like I said, I ain't really been on this shit, but like either way, you would have seen shit like that, right? It would have indicated certain things that was about to happen as far as transitions, right? Even breaks of support that happened like right up in this area, right? So you got the break retest that happened here. Even if you took sales, early in the morning around 7, right? You would have saw, if you would have woke up, you would have saw this happening. So you just said, okay, that happened on this time frame. Go down to N1 real quick, just so I can show y'all how you could have caught both angles. Boom, right? You would have had some type of counter trend line, either like this, right? Yeah, that would have been valid, right? So then boom, from there, like I said, you already know what's happening. And then on the higher time frame being M5, you already saw how the moving average was already shifting. So once you got on the back side of this moving average here and on the bottom side of the exhaustion zone, and if y'all haven't watched that new exhaustion zones video on YouTube, check it out because that's why I go over. You would have understood how this was building up for the lower, for the higher time frames, right? For the sell, seeing that you're seeing all these lower highs. So placement, right? Placement would have been here, right? Placement would have been here, right? And last placement could have been like somewhere up in here, right? Either way, right? And then from there, you took the short, right? Outside the last fluctuation zone, let's just say 100 points to keep it gangster, right? And then you would have been expecting that lower low, right? Could have been a 1-on-1 or even taking it into exhaustion zone somewhere like almost like a 1-2, right? But the biggest thing that I wanted y'all to see is just how once you got down here, right, just off exhaustion zones and just understanding the area that you in, right? Full area that I'm in, full transparency, I'm in like a 200 pip consolidation zone, right? Coming from major support here, right? Boom, double bottom action. If I look over to the left, coming from here, right? Go to the line chart. Line chart makes sense with the double bottom, so now y'all can see it, right? For those who haven't trained their eyes yet. And then from there, all I'm looking for, right? Here's my double bottom, right? I understand what I need to see here, right? Counter trend line somewhere, either here or either up here, depending on how late you want to be, right? But the biggest thing is that I got this pattern that happened here. I got the push up, right? And then boom, I got the double bottom that happened here, right? So placement, Placement area is going to be anywhere in this zone. That's placement area. All right. Placement area as far as entries. Fuck.
Dog, you ever want to live trade? Like you just throw a Zoom link when you so we could talk to
It
you and
takes
shit.
too long. It take way too long, bro. That shit takes
Bro,
I'm holding
it's
trade
just US 30 just
hours.
be giving me the heebie-jeebies. I'd just like tee up and just it's a regular pair like GJ.
Boom. And then even boom, first TP area would have been exhaustion zone. And then you would have been able to see flipping out, right? This M15 structure, right? What it looks like. Stop loss, great stop loss area right outside. Like I said, 100 points is right outside that exhaustion zone here, right? First TP, but then you would have seen bullish momentum. You would have seen it breaking over the top side of your moving average. Okay, back to my analyzing time frame, H4. H4 still looking bullish as fuck. All right, back down H1. H1, I'm seeing big ass bullish candles, right? And then even here, I see some type of pullback, right? So we could even dug into that shit, right? Minor pullback that happened here, right? So it broke above our MA on our higher time frame being H1, H4 that we seen, right? Then it gave us that minor pullback to give us that wick on that new H4 candle, right? And once that happened, shit, that's when really you got so much equity built up now, you really could have had some type of scaling opportunity here, right? Especially if you in tune with what's going on the lower time frame and higher time frame being M1, M5. Right, so to look like that, right? Nice little hammer pattern coming off the wick, off M5, right? Back out to H4. Or was it H1? It was H1. Yeah, H1. So you'd have been right here at the bottom of the opening of that fucking that H1 candle, and it would have been straight, you know. And you probably could have been still maintaining. So you would have had 200 pip order already in profit, and then from here, 100 pips. You know, next TP zone could have been like a 1-on-1, so that would have been what? What's that? 2. What's that? Yeah, 2, and then another. So 300 pip move, right? Depending on lot size, could have been had a good day. Been a good day. Like I said, I had a lot of clients that caught this move. You know what I mean? But any questions before we get off? I got like a minute left.
Yeah, if you were trading GJ, how much pips breathing room would you give it before you stack?
30, 35, 30, 35.
30, 35 to stack? I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but oh yeah, I was asking about the GJ recommendation. You think I should still keep trading GJ? I can hit GJ
Damn,
like 75% of the time.
I ain't even looked at this shit. That shit played out perfect. Oh my gosh.
Nah, them buys was busting.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Busting.
All down here, smooth as fuck. Here, smooth as fuck. Smooth as fuck. Came back and retested on top of the exhaustion zone. Like, yeah, that's a trade you want to take.
Yeah, seeing that consolidation now is a 61.8, it makes way more sense.
And like
That was the
I
part.
haven't been on GJ. I don't even trade this motherfucker, man. So I probably marked this up for one of my clients and it just played out. You know what I mean? But if your charts ain't looking like this, bro, you got work to do. You got work.
I'm taking a screenshot. I got work to do. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna learn from you, man.
Hey, man. Let's go, man. Blow up the Discord. You know what I'm saying? Y'all check out the YouTube videos. I got my in-person next week, so I'm gonna be in Miami. If you're in Miami, pull up, you know, come fuck with me for the summit and shit. But other than that, man, hey, keep pushing the issue and let's keep getting better.